Good evening. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well. I do apologize for canceling yesterday's stream. It was about a 12-hour day. When I got back to work on Thursday, my refrigeration unit had went down, so we had to pull about all the produce and put in the cooler. And they came and got it fixed yesterday. It was supposed to have been the first of this next week when they fixed it, but my store manager made a call and she said, "No, we got to get this fixed. It's going to be 4th of July week next week, and we have got to get in here and get this fixed." So I put out all the stock last night and ended up working for almost 12 hours. So I was a little tired. But we're back tonight. We're going to do some weather and waves. I was supposed to go live at 7, but unfortunately, I had to do some laundry and eat and get settled. So I just relaxed for a little bit and ended up just chilling out. My right foot has been absolutely giving me some issues to the point to where if I sit down or lay down and I get up, um, I can barely walk. And when I say I can barely walk, I mean I can barely walk, and I walk with a limp. Um, I thought it was that plantar uh, fasciitis, well, however you call it, because they said that it can flare up when you first get up and bear weight on your foot, and then it slowly dies off throughout the day. But this is constant, absolute constant. And I'm normally pretty healthy, but this last week with pink eye, and now my foot has kicked my tail. So I want to see how it does after the 4th of July, and then I may end up having to go get it checked out. I don't reckon I've sprained it or stress fractured it or anything, but I just want to make sure that you know nothing's happened, and me walk around on it and make it worse, if that makes sense. Because I'm a clumsy guy anyway. So, but we got one more week before my contacts can go back in. Not this coming Monday, but next Monday on the 6th, I can put my contacts back in, and I can't wait to get those put back in. I like my glasses, but when you're used to wearing contacts, the view difference is crazy. So, but anyway, enough rattling. We're going to do some weather and waves tonight and tomorrow night. And then we are going to jump into some Dead by Daylight later on in the week. So we'll do weather and waves tonight, weather and waves tomorrow night. And then we will jump on DBD on Tuesday and run DBD Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So sit back and relax and enjoy the stream. And I really, really enjoyed this game. So, and then when it loads up, I'll do my little recap, and we will go from there. But I hope you guys are having a great, great weekend, and I hope you all have had a great Saturday. And hope you all are staying dry. It's been pretty stormy here. It's been pretty stormy, pretty windy, and pretty rainy. So, all right, it's probably going to give me a patch, and then it's probably going to close. So if it does, yeah, okay. So whenever it restarts, I'll do my recap before I start the game back. That way there's no music in the background distracting me. So let's go ahead and do the recap first, and then I'll start the game. All right. So the last stream, we made our way to Mount firmament, following the mysterious resonant traces into one of the most beautiful and lore-heavy regions we have explored so far. After arriving at Hongzhen, we quickly discovered that the mountain wasn't just another location. It was a sacred place deeply connected to Jinzhou's history, the Sentinel Jiui, and the very flow of time itself. Along the way, we fought through Praxiteus forces, uncovered ancient ruins, and learned that countless generations had made pilgrimage to this mountain to seek guidance from the Sentinel. As we climbed higher, the history of Mount Firmament slowly unfolded. We learned that Jiui had long protected Jinzhou by wielding the temporal mandate, using its power to repel tacit discords and preserve the region from disaster. The mountain itself had absorbed spiritual energy for countless ages, eventually becoming intertwined with the Sentinel's own existence. One of the biggest revelations came through the mountain's memories. We discovered that the infant who had once died on Mount Firmament was reborn through Jiui's blessing, becoming none other than Jinshi, the current magistrate of Jinzhou. Excuse me. You all have probably heard me say this word 500 different times, so I apologize. But the story revealed that her destiny had been tied to the Sentinel long before she ever became the leader we know today, making her role in protecting Jinzhou far greater than anyone realized. As the pilgrimage reached its climax, we finally confronted the crisis, threatening Mount Firmament. After overcoming the dangers with the mountain and resolving the conflict surrounding Jiui, balance was restored. The internal snow that had blanketed the mountain for ages finally cleared, revealing brilliant blue skies above the clouds as Mount Firmament returned to peace. And with that being said, I didn't go into a lot of detail with that because I want you all to actually go back and watch that previous stream because it is pretty emotional. It wasn't a tearjerker like Encore's companion story was, but this was really, really, really good because Jiui and the magistrate Jinshi actually got into a fight because she had to have conflict with Jiui to have a second and awaken. Excuse me, to have a second awakening. There we go. Twisted use your words. That was the only way that Jinzhou can be saved. Because if the people leave the mountain, it's like a time warp. They lose so many years off their life. But if they stay on the mountain, then they live a normal life. So I want y'all to take a look at that battle. It's pretty intense. So anyway, with everything settled, Jiui personally addressed us, honoring the agreement between the Sentinel and Rover before departing. It was a fitting conclusion to one of the most emotional chapters of the story so far. Unfortunately, peace never lasts long. During the post-credit scene, we were introduced once again to Prolova, who revealed that the Fraxidas have already begun planning their next move. While she showed little concern for the events at Mount Firmament, she revealed their true objective, achieving the second Resonance Awakening. According to her, they seek complete control over an artificial resonator capable of rivaling the Sentinels themselves. Whatever they're planning, it's clear the battle for Huilong is far from over. After finishing the main story, we spent some time exploring Hongzhen and completing a few side activities. We helped Benji during the Spring Adventures quest, delivered the plums that he needed from the hot springs, and wrapped up another small story in the region. Next, we completed Kaleidoscope of Hongzhen, helping Unjin, an editor for Wuthering Geographic, capture photographs showcasing the beauty of Hongzhen Once the assignment was finished, he thanked us for helping preserve the region's scenery through his work. So to finish off the night, we decided to spin a few pulls on the banner and welcome Yan Wu to the roster. Adding another 4-star resonator to the conclusion before calling it a night. So, just a quick recap, we completed the Mount Firmament main story arc, resolved the crisis surrounding Jui, learned Jinshi's true origin, witnessed Prolova's setup for the next major story arc, completed Spring Adventures, and then completed Kaleidoscope of Hongzhen, and pulled Yana Wu. So that is where we are. So everybody's like, well, why do you always do recaps? Well, I always do recaps on this game because, it helps me remember what I did too, because I always take a break and play Dead by Daylight for a couple of nights, and then by the time that I'm ready to play, I like to catch up with you all. It's not really for spoilers. It's just if there's new people that have never watched me play Wuthering Waves, or if they join me, then they will understand where I am in the story. They're not going to be completely lost. So think of it as kind of like a previously on this specific TV show or whatever, if that makes any sense. Like I said, it's just to help people get caught up where I am and let them know what's going on, because if I was watching somebody play Wuthering Waves, I may enjoy it. I may really like it. But I'll be like, okay, well, this is cool and all, but why am I having a hard time following the story? Because I have no idea, what they're doing. So that's why I do recaps. So with that being said, we're going to jump back into the story. We'll probably do a couple main quests, and then we would jump into some more side quests. And I'm off tomorrow. Last day off until after the 4th of July. So my next day off will be the following Sunday. So the 5th, I will be off. So with that being said, sit back, relax, get your snacks, get your food, drinks, water, blankets, pillows, and come sit back and enjoy the stream with me. So I just fought Jui with Jinshi on Mount Firmament, and that's where it ended. There's something going to happen with Scar because he's in jail. So I don't know really where we are now in the story. I just know, I know that it was a very, very, very slow start. And I ain't gonna lie, it was almost to the point that it was so slow that I almost lost interest. But it's really, 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 it's picked up, and I really have enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty awesome, especially the fight between Jinshi and Jui. I thought that was pretty cool. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. So right now, Orange, we are just going to do some side missions for a little bit to chill out. Hey, thank you for subscribing. You didn't have to do that, though. I do appreciate it. But as I was saying, we're just going to do some side missions for now. Let's kind of rest up. If you see me taking pictures of my phone, or taking pictures of my phone, if you see me taking pictures with my phone, I'm just taking a picture of the quest line so I can do a recap and say what happened on the next stream. And I ain't gonna lie, I done Encore's companion story, and I actually cried. I mean, Encore's got one of the most emotional companion stories in this game. So let me check my mail, and we are going to claim everything. Ooh, I got 160 asteroids. So let's see if we can pull Lucy, because I really want her. I have pulled for her at least 20 times. It's all right, though. At least I got Rebecca. She was free. All right. So first, we are going to go do my daily quest. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do the daily quest. We'll do Chang Li's quest, her companion story. So we will do Immortal Blaze. Yeah, I seen a little teaser as I was into my stream the other night where she gives him a card. And Abby's like, oh, that's a date. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to do Immortal Blaze. I can get it to crack. Well, it's not popping up here. That is the next main mission. I want the side quest. I want Chang Li's companion quest. Why is it not popping up? Orange, what am I doing wrong? Because it says it should be right there in front of me, 42 meters away. Oh, never mind. I'm a dummy.
Huh? How did she disappear like that? Wait, are you that legendary rover who saved Jinzhou?
Yes, that would be me.
What can I do for you?
Ask about the riddle and Chang Li's note.
Well, you've come to the right person. I'm here to compile a new travel guide for Hangjin.
And Orange, I read all the dialogue, so if you see me not talking, it's nothing personal. I lock in and I read the dialogue and just chill out. So you're more welcome to hang out here as long as you want. I am off tomorrow, so this will be a longer stream.
Next door ring and hanging eaves. Oh, I know where that is. You'll need to stand on the tallest building in Hangjin to see what you're looking for.
The tallest building.
It's on the northeast side of the town. Can't miss it. You'll see it once you get there. Say, that person earlier, that was Lady Cheng-Li, right? I saw you talking to her.
Do you know her?
Of course. Everyone in Jinzhou knows about Lady Cheng-Li, even though she rarely appears in public.
I wish I was a voice actor, but I am not that good.
As Master Xuan Miao's disciple, she excels in the arts of politics and diplomacy. Her travels have taken her across the 4 seas, and as Secretary General, she has commanded respect from all who cross her path.
Really?
Yeah, and she came all the way to Jinzhou to help out Magistrate Jinshi for the sake of peace in Huanglong. She's been working tirelessly behind the scenes since then, fully dedicated to her task. How could anyone not revere such a selfless act? I could have sworn I just saw her. Where did she go? I wish I could take one more look.
Are you sure you're just here for the travel guide?
What can I help you with?
Ask about the riddle in Shangli's note.
When snow thaw into streams? You're not from around here, I bet. When we say that in Hangzhen, we mean the Shichen of Wei. Early afternoon, the warmest hours of a day. Legend tells of a visitor who ventured here some centuries ago. Back then, local villagers were struggling with no firewood due to heavy snow. This visitor opened up a path with their forte and diverted a hot spring to provide warmth and aid. People say it was once a stunning sight, with mist and ice flowing westward down the streams, as if many celestial beings were returning to the sea. Now the sight has unfortunately disappeared, but the saying sticks. We use it to describe time in local speech.
You're such a great storyteller, like everyone else I met here.
Oh, please. I'm only repeating what I've heard from him. He's been on a roll with his stories lately, but let's not take them too seriously. They're just for entertainment.
You don't believe in those stories?
Not that I don't want to believe them, but... Oh, you were listening to one of his stories earlier too, right? What did you think?
I wasn't mentioned in the story, so thumbs down.
Maybe Grandpa Zoe can learn a thing or two from you in terms of humor. Grandpa Zoe's great-grandfather was a descendant of the first inhabitants of Hangzhen. He grew up hearing stories about Mount Firmament. Recently, he heard Madam Magistrate had resolved the crisis, so he decided to visit and learn more about his roots. People in town are curious about the outside world and how they are perceived. Grandpa Zoe is happy to answer their questions and has unknowingly become popular among them. Before he knew it, everyone was coming to talk to him.
And it turned into a storytelling session.
It's funny to hear outsiders describe my hometown, Hangzhen, as mysterious. We're just a normal place with our own quirks. Especially lately, with so many people from Jinzhou coming on some kind of expedition. They're obsessed with us, like we're some kind of ancient relics. Can you believe they actually asked if our pavo plums have magical powers? Time truly is a formidable force.
Suspicious spectator.
What do you want? I've done nothing wrong.
Ask about the riddle and Shangli's note.
Huh? Oh, you're just asking for directions. Sorry, I'm not a local. Can't help you there. Wait, you were the one talking to Lady Chang Li earlier, aren't you?
The young man begins looking around warily, as if in fear of something terrible hidden in the shadows.
If I were you, I'd steer clear of her. She's a deceitful woman who enjoys toying with people's hearts. A cunning villain who will manipulate you without you even knowing it.
How so?
Haven't you heard? She left her government job to come here, to this small town. There's got to be a reason behind it. I heard she chose to quit her job, but I bet she messed up back in the capital and got demoted here as punishment.
Not everyone values power and fame.
Then I guess you've also been fooled by her looks. That woman will stop at nothing to get what she wants, while you remain oblivious to her true intentions. And by the time you catch on, you'll already be caught in her trap. Hey, wait a minute. Has she actually achieved anything substantial during her time in Jinzhou? Or did Madame Magistrate just fall for her clever words and let her slack off?
You're underestimating Jinshi.
I say you're underestimating Chang Li's trickery. I heard she tricked that VIP guest of Jinzhou into going to Mount Firmament. Just think about how dangerous that place was. She must have been afraid of him getting too close to Madame Magistrate and ruining her plans. What a sinister woman. Fortunately, that guest was a skilled fighter, and he managed to escape unharmed. I hope you don't mind my frankness. Just giving some advice, because you look pretty innocent and gullible. Not from Jinzhou, judging by your outfit, right?
I am that VIP guest.
Oh, shoot. I completely forgot about something I need to do. Sorry, gotta run.
Sure you did.
Hey, why are the people here so divided about Chang Li?
We'll have to figure it out ourselves.
You humans make everything so complicated. Well, at least now we know what she wanted to say.
Let's meet at the highest place in Hongzhen in the early afternoon.
Now that's much easier to understand. Why does she have to make it a whole riddle? I'm getting sleepy again.
Rover? Nice to see you again. How are you liking Hongzhen so far?
It's nice. The place is bustling with life.
The crisis at Mount Firmament has been resolved, and the waterway between Jinzhou and Hongzhen is open once again. As a result, there has been an increase in visitors from Jinzhou, making the town more lively than before. With the chaos subsiding, our town and city are now reconnected, allowing residents to live and work in peace. We owe you a debt of gratitude, Rover, for your efforts in clearing the remaining effects of temporal disruptions in Mount Firmament over the past few days.
So, Orange, did you do the side missions too? And companion stories? Just doing my part.
We're all indebted to you, Hongzhen and its people alike. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. I couldn't help but notice you've been asking around. Is there something you need assistance with?
Xin Yi and Chun Li have a mutual trust as acquaintances. It should be fine to ask Xin Yi instead.
Well,
I see. That sounds like something Chang Li would do.
oh, I just started probably a month ago. So I have a lot to do.
Even though we're not that close, I know a bit about her personality. She wouldn't just hand over something that symbolizes her identity to anyone, especially when...
And sometimes I'll go back and read text just in case I miss something. My brain's a little slow sometimes. Especially what?
I think it would be better for her to tell you personally. The magistrate's counselor is shrouded in mystery, and her motives are often hard to decipher. When she wants something done, it's never as straightforward as it seems, and few can grasp the true meaning behind her plans. The rumors and controversies surrounding her never cease, but she seems unfazed. However, I believe one has to get involved personally to truly understand Chang Li's intentions, regardless of public opinion.
I am very curious about her plans.
About the riddle, it seems you have already figured it out by yourself. But remember, it's not just about the answer, but also what she wants you to understand.
Indeed.
Then, if you'll excuse me, if there's anything else you need here in Hongzhen, please do not hesitate to let me know.
Thank you. I don't know why they didn't give him voiceover in all the scenes. All right. Give me this second here. True, true. I just ain't a big reader. But I will be by the time I get done playing this game, because there's a lot of reading. Find the place next to a ring and hanging eaves. There is a bell somewhere. Aha!
Wind, guide me.
I found it.
One with the sounds.
Oop.
I sense your weakness.
Dang it. Wrong button. There we go. Find the place next to a ring and hanging eaves. I'm probably looking right at it. Oh, go away, stupid camera angle. Let's see.
Wind, guide me.
Orange, am I heading the right way or no? I'm assuming probably not. I'll just fast travel. Be easier. Well, this is where it brought me. Oh my goodness.
Wind, guide me.
Shang-Li, why do you have to be so complicated? Where's the clue? The little yellow thing? That is not where I want. There we go. Okay. So, do I need to look at the yellow circle, or do I need to actually look at her letter? Behold, Hongzen in its entirety, next to a ring and hanging eaves, when eternal snow thaws into flowing streams. Let us reconvene. Wait a second. We're going to figure this out. Aha! I did it.
A ring, she wrote. Should be this ring-shaped ancient structure, I guess.
Wow, it's really huge now that we look at it.
I did.
Next, hanging eaves. If we look from here, is it that pavilion?
It does look quiet. Should be a nice place for meetings. Ugh, getting eepy again.
That must be the place then. I'll get going.
See what time it is. I may have to skip time, but that's okay. Do you stream too, Orange, or no? If you do, I'll drop you a follow after my stream tonight. She's definitely one of the more sexiest resonators in the game.
Apologies for my delay.
Something tells me you've been here for a while.
You looked adorable, focusing on the Wei Chi board. I didn't want to interrupt you. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
I see you really love your riddles.
Oh? And what makes you think so?
That's fine, Orange. Thank you.
Those tokens from Jinchi. It was your idea, was it not?
So, you've guessed it. Sorry, Rover. Jinzhou faced multiple threats back then, and we had to be cautious. We did not intend to inconvenience you. I regret our lack of hospitality.
It's okay. Jinji had explains your reasons.
Still, I owe you an apology in person. This time, I just wanted to see you. The brilliant mind that always understood my unspoken words. I am very grateful you decided to come.
Let's get to the chase. What do you want from me?
I merely have a few questions, and I was wondering if you may have the answers. Does this game of Wei Chi look familiar to you, Rover?
No.
I see. There is a local tale about the secret of immortality being hidden on Mount Firmament. Have you heard about it?
The one I heard in Hongson?
Yes. I have a slightly different version of this tale to share. Centuries ago, a Taoist cultivator met an enigmatic visitor on Mount Firmament. Despite their age difference, they soon became friends and often played Wei Chi together. One day, a woodcutter stumbled upon them, having lost his way home. Their game mesmerized him so much that he didn't notice the red tie on his basket, rotting away. Panicked, he bumped into the Wei Chi board. Despite the interruption, the visitor remained unfazed. They offered the woodcutter some tea, then guided him down the mountain, shielding him from dangerous temporal disruptions. After that, the visitor disappeared. Many years later, the Taoist cultivator became a legendary hermit guru. Upon returning to Mount Firmament in his final years, he reunited with that elusive visitor. The two resumed their unfinished game. People believe the visitor shared their secret of immortality through cleverly placed Wei Chi pieces as a final parting gift.
You mean this game in front of us?
Yes and no. This game is missing the final 20 moves. It is unfinished. That was a bit different from what you heard before, I guess. The story changed over time, infused with fantasy in each retelling. But that's how old tales go, slowly losing their truth as they're passed down.
You mean the other folklores may hold some truth too?
Precisely. The legend may be shrouded in myth, but that game of Wei Chi was real. Embedded within its records lies a cryptic message. This game record can solve the crisis of time. From what I know, only the Sentinel in its prime has the power to manipulate time through its possession of a complete temporal mandate. For us mere mortals, controlling time is indeed similar to gaining immortality. As the records state, it only reveals itself when Mount Firmament emerges. But how it ties to the temporal mandate remains an enigma, at least for now.
There might be an undamaged sample of temporal mandate.
If that is the case, we'll be able to heal the Sentinel's wounds. But our chances are looking slim. That game record could just hold my teacher's memories, not any real value. So I am presenting this as merely a personal request. I am planning to go find that record. Could you please join me?
Sure.
Thank you for lending me a hand. I promise it will be worth your while.
I'm interested in this tale too.
Splendid.
It's still early. How about we set off now?
Very well. Let's meet on the gallery road outside Hongzhen. I still have some preparations to do. Please, go ahead. I'll join you later. Rover, you're here.
Wasn't expecting you to arrive before me.
Well, as the Wayfinder, I do know a couple shortcuts.
I trust you'll guide me well, Miss Wayfinder.
The notes only provided a vague idea of where the game record is. I've determined the most likely location on my last visit. We'll be heading there. See if we can find anything new.
That's surprisingly straightforward, especially coming from you.
After dealing with those artificers, I ruled out the other locations on my way to join you. But one can only do so much alone. This is why I need your help.
I'm not planning to go back on my own words.
How reliable. Then let's get going.
Chun-Li? What is it?
Nothing, Rover. I just thought you seem curious about that ancient structure.
It looks familiar. Like the abandoned Court of Savante facility I saw, but bigger in scale.
I heard it first appeared along with our Sentinel. Later, the Court of Savante based their Chronos orders on its design.
I got bad controller drift.
has come.
No biggie, just a scratch. Pounding on you. Stay calm. Now it's my turn. Pounding on you. No biggie, just a scratch.
Swift and resolute. Keep it together. One with the
I
sounds.
got your back. Time to focus. This is my ground. Everyone stand down. No biggie, just a scratch.
Swift and resolute. Strike in shadows. Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness.
Okay, I need to fix my team. Because Jinshi is injured. So we will use...
We're in this together.
Rebecca.
Locked and loaded.
Every winter, my hometown buzzed as people left their mark in the fresh snow, hoping for dreams to come true when it melted.
Did you try it too, Chunglei?
No, I only watched from afar. My forte always melted the snow faster than I liked. We can see the whole of Hongzhen from here.
Give me this second, y'all. I want to do something for y'all. I know my camera's froze up. Give me this second here. Well, hang on just a second. Give me this 1 second here. Hang on 1 second.
I never noticed how beautiful it looked during my previous visits.
Hang on. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm still working here. Just bear with me, y'all. Hang on 1 second. You'll see what I'm trying to do in just a second. That's what I was looking for. Hang on just a second. I got an idea.
Just keep working with me, y'all. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We are going to... I don't know what to do. Okay, let's try this. We're going to try one last thing here. All right, guys, we were just going to run it without a camera tonight. We're going to try one last thing, and then if that don't work, we're not going to worry about it. I don't want to take too much time trying to do this. All right, guys. I'll be right back.